Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Really nice to see everybody. It's a very, very um, sad time. Yes, we know, very, very sad that a company would come to love so much, the system would come to love so much and believe in so much that's brought everybody together. I can do this to all of us. So I just want to highlight the journey so far and the way forward. So we'll have time for question and answer. Now, when we started this journey, I told you, Skynet told me specifically that he started with accelerator one, that we are supposed to just go with accelerator one and build. And that was what we promoted, that everybody should go with accelerator one. Even when the promo started and my very good friend, who we have done business together to, came in, it was like, oh, Fred, get me $600 this. I said, no, I started with accelerator one. So I can give you $200. I bought $200 for free. I told him it's not a loan. I'm giving it to you. I did a lot. I invested a lot of money, over $3,000 into people, because it happened that many of them were hurt from whatever system they were in the past. And I noticed that many people didn't have money at all. And because I love to invest in system I believe in, I was willing to invest my money. But I started with accelerator one. So when you look at my withdrawal, I have all, if we, I don't know if I can even see the withdrawal side again, because I said I was going to show you everything. Asset, okay, this asset, good. This is public now. You can see I started with accelerator $100. My first withdrawal, $29. I withdraw $123, 509, 515. Then the $729, I grew so fast, I got to level 6 within a month. And I was withdrawing $729. Alessia, all of a sudden, that was when they had the supercomputing, I don't know, because I just became level 6. Commanded all the level 6 partners were about 45. When I joined, we're 45. Now they are almost, I need to check. I'll show you the number. And every conversation we had there. So Alexa penalized me. And you can see the $729 was taken back. And because I bought $400 accelerator, that was the profit I had that day. After I withdrew my profit, I did my task, I had 400. Then I bought $400 accelerator. I even did a small short video to educate people on how it works. After that, Alessia penalized me. And they took that 600 from my account. All right. Now I had to build again before I was able to withdraw another $704. Then I had to add top up $33 because of the promos. The promos has always been there. I saw an opportunity to take advantage of the promo. I topped up 33. That was my first external second deposit. Then I withdrew another profit again of nine. You can see $950. All right. Then I added another $15 and took out another $894. From that moment on was when I started investing, into the accelerators, because for me, I said, this is a confirmed system. If they have been paying for more than 1 year now, this kind of profit, all right. We see Skynet withdrawing 2,000, 5,000, 15,000. Tanya withdrawing so much money. I said, this is a good system, all right. But yet we didn't change the message. We didn't tell people buy more than this. I'm not blaming you for doing it, because I fell for it too. If you look at it, from that moment, I put in $280. I put in $401. I put in I put in $334. So that means all the profits I even earned from here and here, I put it back, because my plan was to take out a big profit, which was 7,200. That was the first big profit I was going to take out, $7,205. on the 17th, which up to now did not arrive. So I have invested I have all the accelerators, there's no single accelerator I don't have. If you look at now, my total daily training task is $1,500. So I can say I'm like the biggest investor into this system, but I did it wisely and smartly, even though we lost. So I wanted to show you this for you to know that we are all in this together. We all look at, you see $30,000 total hit. How much did I take out of it? I invested all to buy all that accelerator. If you go to the power, you notice that I bought all the accelerators because I believe in the technology. Even though I told people, yes, even though I bought all the accelerators, but I bought all the accelerators from Simple Accelerator 1. I'm sure this one got expired. That's why Accelerator 2 is there. Because this Accelerator 2 was not there. I bought all. If you go back to the other one, Accelerator 3, you see all finished. If you go now to Accelerator 5, you see Accelerator 5 all finished. Now what was left was just one Accelerator 6. That is what that is left. So I invested into it because I believe in it. I said they were solving real problem, because I don't invest in systems where they don't solve real problem. So if you go to the Node Partners group, level 6, right? I want to show you everything. This is level 6, all right? And now we had a meeting yesterday where we were calling on Alexa. If you look at most of the messages here, Dode said this meeting with DGP Alexa is for level 6. Okay, please. So you find where Dode was calling Alexa to show her face, that she has to show her face. We are going through these challenges, all right? And it was saying it, Alexa should show her face and all that. You can see Alexa saying that this is false information, that the scammers are from Bulgaria. They said it is false information. You can see all the conversation following up. We're following up on everything, following up on all that until finally they came up with the idea that we should put in money. That was when we knew that the game is over, because we are not going to put a dime. I am a trader. I take out my risk, my losses so fast, get out quickly. I don't delay. I don't nurse my wound. I move on. What is the next? All right. So I move on. Even before we started DGPT, most of you that are my top leaders, that my direct, I told most of you that DGPT is not a place to compound. DGPT is a place to make money and move it to a stable platform. And I told them about it. I said, but those other platforms, the profits is small, right? But it's stable. It has helped us. I don't just jump into system. I take my time to really study the system. All right. If it's a new innovative technology, I'll look at it. I don't really do this stuff. I'm a trader and I train people and all that. So very good trader, right? Yes, but I have a lot of community. I have over 30,000 customers. I'm not talking about network marketers. I'm talking about customers in my business who are looking for ways to survive the inflation. Inflation is their biggest concern, because they make money and they keep it in their local currency, and before you know it, it's lost value, and they want, how do I sustain this value? All right. I said, okay, when it comes to the digital space, the risk, you have to start small. The risk must be small. You must understand the risk reward. So here in DGPT, we're like, okay, if DGPT has paid for 1 year, then the risk, of course, is just 1 month. If you didn't introduce anybody, 1 month, take out your profit is what we preach. And we told people, just buy Accelerator 1. I proved it to my friend. My friend said, oh, Fred, you made a lot of money from this thing. They see what you're earning, but they don't know you are still investing. All right. Oh, you buy this amount. I said, no, I can only do this amount for you. I can do. In fact, he was the biggest person I put him off for, because I bought $100 accelerator for all my people. $100. I didn't do, even my wife. I wanted to buy $50 for my wife. I said, no. Doris said we should do one. So I did one for her. And she built, and before this whole mess, she withdrew profits twice, right? And the third one that she was withdrawing, and they got stuck. She was able to build it to such a way that she earned over $100 per day. You see, so the reward was high. And of course, the technology, the white paper was solid. The registration in the US is solid. All right. We got all those things were checked. And of course, the community. We saw the community. We saw the result. We saw the payout. The payouts were too huge to be sustained for 1 year. It was just too much. How can you be paying people 15,000, 18,000, 20,000? If you go to the node partners, most of them, they were talking about TTS today. So the other day when they were talking, you made $250,000. You made $300,000. But look at me. I invested all. I showed you my back office. It's recorded. You can go back and read it and do your calculation. And the people that I helped personally with $100, they are more than 30. They were supposed to pay me back because I believe in the project. They were supposed to pay me back. I didn't say, oh, they have to give me from elsewhere. I said, no, from the business. Once the business prosper, you pay me back. A few of them paid back. A few of them within a month made the profit and returned it back. They just withdrew it. And I said, because let us help many people. So once they returned, it was to create cash flow so that I can help many. Because many were really down when we started DGPT. Many were down. Many didn't even have $100. We had to support some with 50. That was how we started it. And we survived it. And we were able to grow. And many were, in fact, their lives changed. Some were now receiving salaries. We were really happy because everything was good. The technology was fast. If you made a mistake and send money to their account, all right, made a mistake, immediately the account will be credited. The customer service was smooth and fast. All right. So we saw these things. We never believed that, okay, it was going to turn out like this. Because I know people said, oh, we have experience with this. I don't have experience with all these things you are talking about because I don't do these things. I'm a trader. The only thing I do is when I look at the technology and I study the problem, the thing is, are you solving problem? If you're not solving problem, you say it's a blockchain. Blockchain what? Blockchain what? What if the person behind it pulls the plug? You're gone. So even if you are doing blockchain something, you have to make sure that whatever you invest is what you lose. I'm a trader for so many years. I know traders who have lost millions in Forex. The total amount of money I lost in Forex is no more than $100,000. That's the biggest place I've lost money. And I've made more than that. And I'm raising a lot of traders, a lot of professional traders. I train my traders not to put a dime into Forex. I train them. That's how conservative we are. I tell them, go and do an evaluation with a reliable prop firm, get the account, make profit from there. If you now want to build your own portfolio, let it be that the profit you're putting on your Forex account is coming from the profit you earn from the prop firm. And I train them. I have live training sections with them every day, 12 a.m. I do that with them, guide them. And most of my traders, they know the way I am, kind of person I am. You see, even the prop firm, I tell them, don't start with big accounts, start with the smallest one, $10,000 account. Some of them will give you $50, some will give you $90. Pay that $90 because some of the prop firm can be fraudulent. So you use that $10,000 profit to buy a bigger account. That is how it has always been. All right. So when I heard the extent of the damage this last one did, I was just chatting with somebody now, and he told me that is the person that brought him to the country where he lives invested 28 million. Oh my God. That's so heartbreaking. Now the person is hospitalized. What are we talking about? And now some of you are just saying things, insulting people and all that. It's not right. We should be thinking of how do we get out of this? That is why we quickly suggest plan B and C. Because if I tell you that somebody is going to give you back the money, sorry, nobody's going to do that. But if you can join a system, for example, the Skynet, my friend in Skynet told me, I'm not talking about Skynet, because my friend Skynet he basically just left me as an orphan, and I've been following this thing myself because I'm not a negative person. I never bash my business until we said if they ask for money to activate the account, that means they are not really after idle computing power. Because if they are really after idle computing power, they'll be in a hurry to open the account for us to start doing our task. But if they ask us for extra money, then they scam us. And that's what they have done. They have proved to us that they are. The funniest thing is that it was a wasted, yes, they made money, but how foolish are they to have this fantastic idea to aggregate idle computing power, which we know is real, with all this wonderful white paper, and to scam people. What a shame. Stupid scammers. So for me, we have already told everybody, because we don't want anybody to experience any bad.
Hello.
This when we are not done yet. When it's time for question, you can ask a question. We have, because without structure, we cannot help anybody. I'm not promising that I'm going to help anybody, but I'm promising that I'm going to talk to the community leaders. I'm going to talk to the community leaders to help those that are badly affected. And the way we're going to do it is through Plan B and Plan C. And I've sent out my link to my front lines. They should send it to their downlines and let them go down, because the Skynet's upline has promised to help those that are badly affected. So that's why we said everybody should make sure that before, as we are still going on the matter, because I'm going to be here. I don't care what you say. We're going to be here every day educating our people. All right. If even those that are badly hurt, they can come and we find a way to talk to them to see how we can, help them to navigate through this process. All right. So the way we are doing that is basically let everybody get registered. Before, if you need help from somebody, you need to position yourself and say, okay, this is what I need the help for. All right. So let everybody position themselves, get the link from your upline. We are not doing trying to break ranks. No, everything is going to be done in order. It's only if your upline said, oh, I don't need the link, then it should not be selfish. It should go to the next in line to get his link and give that one link to the people. So that maybe because between now and Friday, I can talk to the community people, most especially Skynet has promised to help.
Frederick, you are a scammer. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. You are a scammer. You made us to lose this money. You are an idiot. You said you made.
Well, I understand his pain. All right, I understand his pain. We all saw the system, we all saw the technology, and we all loved it, and nobody forced you to do it. So coming to insult and call say someone is an idiot. Do I even know you? You that is calling me, I don't even know you. So our people were properly educated on the risk. All right. But we are not going to blame those who failed, because you saw my account, how I invested more myself. There were people who wanted to even buy more accelerators during the last that bad promo they did. They sent me 1,200. No. I checked the account. So no, I calculated. Some of them only 200. I'll return back their money to them. Made several. They can testify to that. So at this point, that is what we are doing. And tomorrow again, 7 a.m., we're going to have this meeting every day from Monday to Friday and Saturday by 5 p.m. So we are giving everybody the opportunity to position themselves in Plan B and C. That is what I can do to help those that are really badly affected. I can go and solicit help from the community. Like those ones that they said they have made 300,000 and 400,000 that are in our leadership. I need to go and solicit help on it because we just joined less than 2 months. I now is like 2 months, 2 weeks. So most of us in Africa joined this thing in less than 2 months. So the people that joined the last 1 month that were badly affected, let's see how we can help them and stop accusing each other. We will not stop, showing people opportunities that will help them because there was a bad experience. No, we're not going to stop. And we're not going to say because you're calling people names, we will stop this Zoom. No, we will never stop this meeting. So if you come here, we'll take you, we'll remove you. So we'll be here until everybody is, receive a proper soft landing, and we go through this pain together and survive. But those who are not willing to join, to move with us, they can go, like those of you who have plan B for your members. Oh, make sure, take them and help them. But this is what we have for our people. We are not going to leave them. For those who know me, for years, I never leave people in their predicament, never. So if you think, oh, no. We'll go through the process together. So at this time, I'm going to call, please raise up your hand. I don't want, if you just speak without raising your hand, I'm going to remove you. Please don't be offended. So let us raise up our hand now and ask questions and move and make progress. All right? Esther, your section.
Thank you very much. So, guys, if you have a question, lift up your hand. All I want to say is that it's so sad that a company that we believed was a service platform, because I've always been afraid of investments. I don't know. I've always been afraid of investment platforms. So anytime anybody bring business that has to do with investment, I always run away from it, because we had a bad experience with COPT. And after that COPT, I never even wanted to hear anything about this. So when Dodi, which is Skyness, came to talk to my husband about this business, he told him that, oh, it's a service platform. And my husband did his due diligence. We went to search on Google, search in the California, Los Angeles registry. We saw it. We checked the trust pilots. They were rated excellent. We also checked. There were a lot of things we looked at. And then we looked at the community, and then we found that Alexia was from Ireland, British. She's a British from Ireland, but we didn't know who she was until we just know she's called Alexia Johnson. Now, concerning the other things, we had no idea. So when we saw this, my husband and I just decided that, okay, let's start with $100 because we don't really know the system. And we did. And to amazing, I took my time to go through the announcement page, I strolled all the way back to the beginning of the announcement page when it was first created on the 1st September 2023. And to my amazement, the kind of promos they were doing, it's not the promos they are doing now. The promos were far bigger. And the rewards were far bigger, 500, 600, 1,000. They were paying everything. And you go through it and you realize, wow, these people have been paying since that time and they've never stopped paying. When you follow those things, it gives you the convention plus all the legal these things that are going on. And I believe all the leaders also believe that, and that's why they are in the situation. That's why some of the leaders are saying they want to take it to Interpol in abroad so that they can investigate this matter. Because everything was legalized. Everything was legalized. There was nothing that will give you a suspicion. In COPT, there was nothing like that. Was our first time of experiencing a scam project. So when we entered, nobody taught us, look at these guidelines to know how things are. When we went, there was no community, there was nothing, absolutely nothing to look out for. And after that, we just made up our mind. Listen, my husband said, "No, I'm concentrating on my Forex." So we got Trudge, we're doing Trudge. We got Skynet. Skynet is Forex. So my husband, that is his comfort zone. So he was in Skynet. And he was trading and making profits. It's an MT5 system. So he was there, and we're making the money is not as big as DGTP, but it was good enough to solve some settle some small bills here and there. We're okay with it. Then when Skynet now, sorry, I don't want to call him Skynet because the business Skynet is not Skynet. I'm talking about Dodi. Contacted my husband, and we look at all the information, and everything was okay. We're settled in our hearts, and we're like, wow, this is good. So we told our friends and our families about it, and we told them, when you put your money in, quickly take your money out, and a lot of them did. I didn't even know some of them were piling up the money that long. Some people were piling, they were refusing to withdraw. I don't know why. Maybe they were planning to pile it up for whatever reason. I don't know. But online space, I never pile money like that, because even though it might be even banks that we know in Ghana are folding up, and people's money are stuck in those banks up to now. It made me see things in a different light. So when I'm doing anything, I'm always thinking about, I'd rather prefer it to be in my trust wallet, lying there safe, than for me to leave it on a platform just there like that. Even traders who trade Forex, once they make their profits, they will want to take it out and then allow the next one, or leave a little for buffer for the next trading, so that in case the market is not good, it will not touch their capital, So when we saw it, in fact, my husband and I, we just took it on, and we said, oh, let's take it step by step, until the promo came. And that was 2 months continuously. And the beautiful thing about the community, I know why people fell for it, because the community, we used to help each other. They do events, and Alexia tells us to do it. And that is why Atanya is defending Alexia, that Alexia is innocent, because Alexia pays money from her own pocket. It's not like she's a staff. She's also a user just like everybody else. And the thing was, she used to, of course, it's like a representative of the company. And even though she was there with us, she told us if the company is going south, she's going to be honest with us and tell us about it. So we were all happy, and everybody is helping each other. Leaders were giving money. When you're in such environments, you start trusting. You start having, what they call it? I don't know how to say. Your high alert will go down, or what they call it, your antenna of being careful will go down. I'm just being honest here. And you start to at least open yourself a little bit to believe in that thing a little bit. So we did it. But when that day came, there was something that was off in my husband, but he wasn't sure. So when Dodi called him and told him, I have heard from somewhere that DGTP is going, my husband said, can you give me a proof, so that at least with that proof, I can give it to my people so that I can warn them. He said, I don't have any proof. So he said, you don't have any. He said, but don't tell anybody I said it. So my husband was, okay, if I don't tell anybody, does that mean that you are not sure? You can't give me a strong guarantee that they are really going or not, because I really need that guarantee so that I can protect my people. And he said, I don't have any guarantee. I'm not sure. It might be here, it might not be here. I don't know, but this is what I'm hearing. It's okay. Can you let me know your sources? He said, no, he can't. So my husband was, okay, you know what? Let's just let everybody run, but we should be slow. So whatever profit they have in the back office, we should use that and then add a little money to it and use it. So most of the people who came to him trying to get their money in their account, he will ask you, how much balance do you have in your back office? Then they will look at the balance. Then he will now tell you, okay, you will add this little amount to it so that you can get it. So when finally he was now calling because he was calling all the leaders. Kindness was not picking his phone anymore because he needed the vivid information from him. He was not giving. So he went to Mike. Mike said, well, Antonio and his wife have got their supercomputing payment. So my husband was like, okay, so does that mean that what Kindness is saying or what the day is saying is not guaranteed? He said he's even surprised. He doesn't know where Kindness is getting this information from, but he's trying to get to Tanya to also ask Tanya. My husband said, we need to be fast because the promo, we are entering the second day of the promo. I need to know the truth so that I can warn my people. So it wasn't easy getting this information. It was very stressful. My husband didn't sleep for continuously that whole day. He didn't sleep. So people were calling him to invest and he refused to help them because he didn't want them to invest because he doesn't have the information. Some of them were angry with him. Won't you let us invest? Won't you let us? Why do you want us to? He said, please, hold on. I beg you people. There will be another promo. Just hold on. I need to get a guaranteed information to be sure that this is what it is because I'm having mixed feelings. And I do not want to jump the gun. And then maybe I'll give people and people will be angry with me because they miss a promo because of me. So he kept on going, asking the questions. Nobody was giving him any feedback. So he kept on going. He now went to Alexia herself and sent a message to Alexia. Alexia, I want you to confirm this to me. How true is it? Please, I need to inform my people. Alexia did not reply to my husband. So later on, he came back and went to some of the leaders. I'm telling you what he has to do to try his best to get us calmness and all that. So by evening, when he was not hearing anything from anybody again, he said, okay, let's use your withdrawal. That's what he told me because I was supposed to get my withdrawal on Thursday, 10 a.m. in the morning. So he told me, okay, let's wait. If your withdrawal doesn't come, then that will be my this thing to warn my people. Because I don't really know. Nobody is giving me vivid info. Though they said this, but it's not telling me whether he has got a guaranteed information concerning the matter. And I'm trying all the leaders, and some of the leaders are not my direct, they are in the other lines. And I can't talk to them because some of them speak in Spanish and Serbian. I can't understand their language. So the few that can speak in English are the ones I'm contacting. Okay, as time went on, this thing didn't come on. That's when my husband sounded the alarm on the page and said, nobody should put money into DGTP again until he can find out what is causing the withdrawals problem. Well, a lot of people did not come to see the warning on the page, so they still went ahead and did their investment. He sounded that warning because when he didn't see my withdrawals, he was very concerned. He said, well, I have made a warning. Even if DGTP continues and they missed out on the promo, at least I did my best. So we were there the next day when they gave the update. My husband posted it because we were still not getting confirmation until Saturday. That was when they were now coming out. We now saw that level 6 people were holding meetings, which my husband entered. And even that level 6 meeting, it's all Spanish and Serbian language. We can't hear anything, but my husband will stay through it throughout. And you ask them, they should translate it in English for some of us to hear what they are saying so that we can understand and send information to our people because our people are waiting. So we went through all that. I was there. My husband, people will send me message, Ma, what do I do? What do I do? I said they should calm down. Let's see the way forward. We want to get the right information. So when they now brought the update that they were planning to move us from another platform, because we were moved to a platform before in August. So there was no sign of fear or alarm that they are going because it has happened before in August. And everything ran smoothly. But they never asked us to pay money for that platform. So when they called my husband and said, when they would definitely ask for money. So my husband was like, where do you get this exact information from? Because it looks like you just know everything. Where are you getting the sources from? Actually, let me know your source, where you are getting all this information from, because it seems as if you have an idea of everything that is happening. So because he has been in a past experience like this, that's why he's following that line. I said, well, wow. So my husband just now sent a caution to the page again, that if they ask for any money, don't put money inside. So there was a meeting in level 6 that was saying that they, the leaders, my husband said, well, they were saying they should let people test. My husband said, no, nobody in Africa is going to test. You, the leaders who made money, you test it. And if it goes through, now the money that you people have, withdrawals that you people will receive, use that to now activate all our people. Because we don't have money again to do that thing again. So my people are not doing anything. You use your money, because you people made a lot of money more than us. So what you people need to do is, you people should put in money, and then when you activate it and it's okay, and you collected your withdrawals, now use those withdrawals to now help us to activate ourselves so that we can get our withdrawals. That is the only plea I can ask you people to do. So they said, okay, they are going to test it and see. So leaders started testing and then coming back to tell us they were not getting anything. Their money was not even showing in their back office. So my husband sounded again and said, nobody should put money inside until we know what is happening. So before Friday, my husband, all his direct lines, when he was bringing them, he told them, well, most of them are already in his other business, because online space, you always have to diversify. You have to always have different means of income. You don't survive on one. So when he was bringing us the first, his direct people, he told us that, well, when you make money here, put it on this other platform, on this forest platform, put it on this place. So a lot of his people are in trash, and they are already making money there. So that caution he gave them, they quickly withdrew their first initial deposit, and all of them went to trash and put their money there. So all of them, their money is trading for them. But now, the issue now is, during the promo, new people came in, and those new people, they put in so much. Of course, my husband direct plan. So when he saw that people have put all their life into this thing, he was like, okay, now let me extend the initial plan I had for my people to everybody in the community now. And let me ask the community of these groups that I'm in to help to come to our aid. Because nobody is coming to our aid in DGTP community. It's like they've left us like orphans. So my husband now went to the Skynex community and went to speak to his upline. And his upline said, okay, I will help you. Those who are badly in trouble, who has been affected, let them come to Skynex and let me support them with at least a little token, so that they can use that to start something and then see how they will do. So my husband said, well, I don't know the downlines of my downlines. I only know my direct people. So I'll rather prefer all the app leaders get to their downlines and sign them up, so that they will now tell us those who are seriously affected. That was the plan he had. But concerning people calling my husband names, I don't care what they call him, because he's an honest man. And every money he made, Holy Ghost is my witness. God is my witness, and everything around us. If I told you this man made money that he's holding in his wallet, I'll be lying, and God will never bless me for that. He invested all the money back to his people. Everything he had, he put it back in his people. They will come, Mr. Fred, I don't have this. You said, don't worry, I will buy Accelerator 1 for you. I'll buy Accelerator 1. Don't worry. When you make money, return it back so that I can help another person. That's what he was doing. He was not benefiting even once. Even when he contacted Skynex to even help somebody, he said he doesn't do those kind of things. He doesn't do those kind of things because he can't maintain it. My husband said, well, Africa, they don't have the money. So I just need you to support $50 here, $50. People who are not even in my husband's team. He's not benefiting anything from those people. He even helped those people because he just wanted everybody to prosper in the thing. So I don't really care those who call him names. That is up to them. God is the judge. And before the Holy Ghost is here, you can never lie before the Holy Ghost. My husband invested everything back into the people. Everything back to the people. And he's still fighting for the community. He went to church talking to the top that they should come to his aid and help. He went to Skynet, spoke to the top. Nobody cares. But he is fighting for everybody. That's why he said the leaders who think they have a way to help their people, they have a plan B. You take them there. Take your people there. But this is what I can do. This is the only way I can also do. That's my little way. As you are talking, since yesterday, he's been talking to community, talking to Tanya, talking to Mike, talking to all of them to see how they can support African group. For weeks now, it's been on them talking, you need to come to my people's aid. You need to come to my people's aid. Every minute is on them. Listen, that is all I want to say before I let everybody ask the question. But all I will say is, you who brought the people know the people who were seriously affected. That is why he said, we are going to go through the leaders because we don't believe in leadership crossing here. My husband, when you come to him, he will never sign you. I'll tell you, go back to the person who brought you into the business so that you can sign up under that person because the person suffered talking to you. So you have to go back to the person. And that is how we are going to do it. So unless your leader refused that he doesn't want to be part of it, then you can now go to the next leader or his upline. If the upline refused, go to the next one in authority until you can get their link so that we can know the ones who are affected. As for Skynex, my husband's upline said he is going to help. My husband is now communicating with the leaders in charge to see how they can help. They've given him time, a meeting that they can have with him so that they can talk about how they can also help. This is what he's doing. He's trying his best. He's trying his best. He has not slept for like 3 days. He has not eaten. If I tell you this man has eaten for days, I'm lying. Sometimes I get worried about him that he's going to get sick. Even me, he's worried about me. Always worried about me. I said, no, I'm worried about you more because you need to eat something. He said, until my people are free from harm, I will never rest because I am a leader and I will take all the arrows and the punches and to help my people so that at least they will have a soft landing. That's what we are doing. So me, I'm not concerned about the names they call us because those who know us know who we are. We are not that kind of people. We'll leave our people behind and just tell them insensitive, like some of the leaders in the top who have now left my husband and us alone, and they are pretending as if they don't know what is going on after making so much money in this system. They've made so much money that they could come to the help of everybody. They pretend as if they don't know what is going on. But that's okay. But we are not going to leave anybody behind. We are not going to leave anybody behind. We are going to push and push till we get help. We've got help for Skynex. We are now looking at Traj. We are going to speak and see how far they can help. Of course, there will be people who have money among us who can also put in $100, okay? And then the few who can't at all. Not that we have money. We can't have, my husband, how much does he have? He put everything back. So that is all we can do. So please, Bishop Juliet, please, you lifted your hand. Mute yourself.
Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, I really want to commend your efforts and that of your husband. I understand that at a time like this, it is not easy. And what you people did was to help every one of us. That is what I see there. Because I have also been in this system. And most of the time I bring in people into a project. And if eventually packs up, people will say a lot of things, without even looking at your intention when you started it. It's very painful for someone you are trying to help, and then eventually you now become the bad person. I really want to encourage the both of you. Sometimes it happens like this in life. I am also a victim. If you can remember, I'm the last person your husband directed on how to register. I think the
Yes.
last, yes, that was my first time. I don't even know much about it. But why I decided, though I've already made up my mind that I'm not going to do any online thing anymore, because I have lost a lot of money. I have lost a lot of money, honestly. So I decided I won't do it again. But when Digital Code introduced it to me, I just decided that because I have much respect for that man. So I decided, okay, let me do it. I wasn't even having any money. I borrowed that 200. I borrowed it. And even now I'm under it to pay back.
Yeah.
I understand how it goes. I just believe that God will help every one of us.
Yeah.
For those of us that have lost body, I just want you to please take heart and be patient. And let's see if there's any way forward that which we can recover. Let's try and embrace it instead of battling one another, attacking one another. If we were to be cashing out the way it was supposed to be, I don't think anybody will insult anybody. But it turns out the other way around. Life itself is a risk. The life we are living is a risk. If you are afraid of failing, then you are not ready to succeed. So from the look of things, the DGPT seems to look real. But I don't know what actually happened. I don't know. My prayer is that God will help every one of us. And I also want to appeal to you and your husband. If there's any way that we can remedy this, I am interested. I am interested because I am under pressure. So please don't stop doing good. Don't stop doing good. Whatever you know that will help people, introduce it. That is what I do. That is what I do because I receive a lot of calls. Mama, we have not eaten. Mama, there's no food. Mama, there's this. So if I see any opportunity that will put little change, because I can't help everybody. I am not God. It's only God that can help everybody.
Exactly.
And so when I see such projects, I introduce them and I also let them know because I've had a lot of experience. I'll tell them that, look, this is risk. As you are going into it with a positive mind. But if it happens the other way around, just know that at least you have given it your trial. You have tried to succeed. And God, who sees his secrets, knows how to reward and compensate every one of us. So nobody should please take their life because of this. Nobody should do that because we don't know what tomorrow is bringing for us because tomorrow is greater. So that is what I have to say here. I am in. There's any other way we can also invest and then get something. Let's go ahead and do it.
Okay.
God bless.
Thank you so much, Madam. Coach Paul, your hand is lifted. Okay, Coach Paul's internet did not allow him. Hey, Fanny, your hand is lifted. Jude. Hey, Fanny, please, your hand is lifted. Unmute yourself.
Hello.
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 Hello, I can hear you.
Yeah, good morning, ma.
Good morning.
Yes, it's quite unfortunate that it's happening this way.
Yeah.
You know, I was the the guy from the first day I've been asking questions, and I told you that I joined this business through Pastor Sunday Okweche.
Yes. you
And
told
I
me.
remember, and he has been facing a whole lot of workload and all of that.
Yes, I
You know,
remember.
he's so committed to the business that his aura made us to go a long way, extra mile to be part of this business.
Yeah.
You know, in the past, I have ventured in some things that did not end well.
Mhm.
And I remember vividly I said that one of my fears is not to bastardize the remaining integrity I have with people,
Yes.
because I have people who are grassroots people around me and who need help to
Yeah.
actually get off this poverty level.
Yes.
And every now and then I keep sinking down. This thing, it gave me a serious setback. And in fact, since 3 days now, I don't know what's happening to my body system. I told Pastor Sonny, and you know, this is a public place.
Yeah.
Some things that we don't say out, because I too, I'm a networker with what's it called? This health company called Noland. So I know
Okay.
how to. I'm a health person, so I know how to, you know, coordinate my people. So when issues like this happen, you don't just
Yes.
talk out everything like that.
Exactly.
There are sometimes some people might go extra mile, borrowing, taking the last risk that at least let them get out of. People are just eager to get out of this poverty line because it's really killing.
Yeah.
You know, so I have made communication to Pastor Sunday privately on his WhatsApp
Okay.
to explain to him about my own case now.
Okay.
But I really believe and so much appreciative of your efforts, your expertise, your perseverance, and the way you are handling things.
Thank you.
But this book has really hitting us hard.
Yes.
And I don't know how heartless people are. They don't even think of their fellow human being life,
Yeah.
because this could take someone's life. This could
Exactly.
equally raise people's BP. This could equally cause some kind of health issues that people will take a long time to get out from.
It's true.
That is the kind of life we find ourselves. But
Yeah.
I just pray mine will not get to that level. As it
No,
stands
by
now,
God's
I
grace.
am really, 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 really down, because I go, but I told us on the last money I used in buying accelerator 3 was the money I'm supposed to use to buy my club rice. And they are coming this Wednesday. You can imagine, as the chairman of an association, the rice will arrive on Wednesday and I don't have money. I took all I have accelerator 4. I have one accelerator 3, I have one accelerator, a total of 6 accelerators. So it cost me a whole lot of money, but I don't have anything now.
Yeah.
That is what I'm saying. I just pray that one will survive this shock.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
that's why my husband is getting the community in the businesses is in to help. You understand?
is
His uplines in the other, his upline in Skynex has come to our aid. We are now soliciting for Traj so that they can also come to our aid. So
practice.
we are not leaving anything. So you just go and ask Pastor Sunday to give you his link so that you can sign up. We want to go through the structures because the one who brought the people will know those who are badly affected. We are direct people, we know the ones who are badly affected, but we don't know the rest. So we need to go through the structures so that we can know. So that's all I'm saying at the moment. So we should just please, those who come to me, I want to be part of it. Please, I beg you. I can never, ever, my husband and I, we are not like that. We don't do cross recruitment. It's a terrible thing. God knows that we don't like it at all. So please, if you go and your upline said he doesn't want to do it, go to your grand upline. Go and ask him. Let's go through the structures, please. We are begging all of you. We don't want to go either way. You brought people, the people trusted you, and we want to keep that respect that the people have,
Yes.
the same way we also have a reputation to protect. That's the same way you also have a reputation to protect. So we need all of you, because the people trusted you because of they know the kind of person you are. That's why they followed you. We want to
Yes.
maintain that respect with the people. So please, when you come to us asking us to do that, it's wrong. Let's go through the right route so that in the future, you don't come and then start insulting that leader that, oh, he didn't even help me. I had to go and see Mr. Fred and his wife to help me. No, let's go through
No,
the
no, no,
right,
no, 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 no.
the
That is
right
why I said.
line.
That's why I said
Yes,
I've chatted him privately.
yes, yes,
Yes,
yes, yes. So
at least
please,
I've been in this for long.
yes. So please, I'm begging all of you, as my husband is soliciting help from the community for help, as for Skynex, help has come to us. We are still talking to Trach, but the grand upline of my husband is traveling to Los Angeles. And they have a program with the CEO concerning Trach in US. So he said when he settled down, he would call and then listen and see how he can be of help. So please, let's just, this is what we can do. There's no other way there's no way out we can do other than this one. If you expect us to go and look for money and put in your hand, it's not possible. That your leader, who are looking to refund your money back, that leader too has lost money. That leader too doesn't have the money to help. So when you are insulting the leader and saying all sorts of things and calling him names, he will not be able to help you. If he had the money, he would do it. So that is why we are saying that let's go through the leadership so that we can help each other, so that we can maintain that respect among ourselves. We can still maintain that trust among ourselves. And the reputation we have kept for so many years will still be kept. That is what we want to do. We don't want to hear somebody has died because of DGPT. Because there is nothing in this world that is worth it taking somebody's life. It's not worth it. So for us to prevent that from happening, this is the only way we can go. We are already in different communities, and my husband has friends in those communities who are willing to come to his aid. So all I would say, let's just relax, calm down. I know there are some of us who can help ourselves, and there are some too who can't at all. So please, those who can, let all of us be united as one so that we can come out of this together as one and still maintain the respect and unity that we have. That unity we used to have in African page, this one will come and win $100. They will pay him to his wallet. He's happy. He's giving. It shouldn't be always when you are earning that you are happy, you are saying good things. In bad situations too, show your appreciation that, oh, it's not only when things are good for me that I'll be nice to somebody. When things are bad, I'm going to turn against everybody. That doesn't speak well of all of us. Look at Dodi. My husband has not pointed finger at him that he brought this business to him and calling him names, even though he didn't manage the issue well. He just dropped the thing without caring that in Africa, that's what my husband told them. He said, you people have credits in abroad. You can easily go for loans, very easily, mortgage, everything. In Africa, here, it's not like that. Africa, we have to fight to eat. We have to fight to live. We have to fight for everything we have because our government doesn't care about us. So when we are coming to something, we are coming because we are looking for hope. My husband had to open his heart and tell them the truth that the things that you think you can just open your mouth and just say to people, oh, this is what is going on. It doesn't work like that in Africa. Africa, everything is hard hand. We don't have banks that will give you loan. We don't have anything. Everything is from my livelihood. Everything. We have to fight for it to survive. So when you are telling me, well, it's lost, let's go. It doesn't work like that in Africa here. So don't tell me to go and tell my people that. Don't tell me to tell my people that, because I can't leave them like that. You see, he is really fighting so much to get help. And that is why the Skynex, he has got the help from there. He is trying to see which one. And these people, his uplines, are willing to help him in these systems. So guys, we will just keep holding. He keeps fighting. He has not stopped. He just keeps going and keeps going and keep fighting. And we are not going to stop, because we are not leaving anybody behind. Not even a single person will be left behind. Not even one person are we going to leave behind. Sam Johnson, please, your hand is lifted. Then the next person will be Gospel Edge. Sam Johnson.
All right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah. Sam Johnson is my name. I like to flourish, victorious flourish.
Yes.
It's really sad, truly very hurting that these things keep happening. Okay. We came from Boomerang, and she knows very well. For Boomerang, in fact, despite of all the hopes in the previous time, it was difficult to even join Boomerang. But she was like, "Don't worry, offline, those things, and I'm sure those and all of that." I had to invest money from my community association. You know how difficult it could be. Those that know you and know your grandparents, and then somehow that money didn't. She had to even, because I kept running to her, look at the tornado. I had to pay back this money, and she said no problem, that we'll have a way of getting the money back. And she introduced to DGPT. And then it was a bit difficult for me to join, because I was like, no, I have not paid back the first one. Until your husband had to assist. I was one of the people he activated with $100. But when I saw how he was doing, after a week, I noticed that yes, he was doing well. And I said, okay, let me try and do a withdrawal. I just did a withdrawal of $20, and it dropped. I was excited. I had to now go further to borrow money, close to $800, so I can invest more. Even before the promo came. At the end of the day, I tried building to $26.4 or so on daily, which I was excited. But unfortunately, I never did the withdrawal. It's really very painful. But I understand your passion and your husband's passion, and that's the reason why I even said, okay, let me even talk. Okay, in a situation like this, you find out that you may be left alone. I'm a pastor by God's grace. I also pastor people, and I find myself in situations where people also run to me for assistance. Most times you will not have. They don't even know what you're passing through in your family, but you just squeeze out the last you have and give them, just because you want to help people. Okay, and most of the time, nobody comes back to you to say, how are you feeling? How are you coping and all that. At this point, I know how difficult it will be for you and your husband. But my joy is the fact that you still have the courage to stay with your people. For me, what I'm looking at is the sincerity of intentions. Okay, a lot of people will have blacked out and have gone at this point, because they will not want to show that responsibilities that has to do with carrying the hurt and the wounded soldiers that they took to war. Okay, but for you and your husband, It's not so. Okay, I want to encourage you. Yes, remember that the same people that said Hosanna, shouted Hosanna for Jesus, were the same people that said crucify him, crucify him. But even
Yeah.
when they shouted crucify him, he still told the Father, I said, Father, please forgive them. They did
Yes.
not know what they're doing. A lot of people will call you names, but I want you to understand that it's not because they're not calling names. It's because they are hurting. It's because they are feeling bad. It's because they don't know what else to do at this point, and they felt the best they could do is to just call names. Okay, so please don't take it to heart. Don't let it discourage you. I love the fact that yes, we're looking for plan B. Okay, whatever you can do. What we do most times, we do things for our conscience sake. We do things for posterity. We don't do things because we want people to clap for us. No. Apostle Paul said, can I begin to do things to please men rather than pleasing God? You know, we don't do things because we want men. We've gone beyond that. We don't care about what men say, we care about what God says. And that is
Yeah.
what drives us. Okay, so don't let that discourage you. Do what you
Yeah.
can for your people. And at the end of the day, I can assure you, that is what you can look back at and you stand tall. Okay, no matter the challenges that may have come. Thank you so much. I'd like
Thank
to
you so much, Sam. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. Gospel Edge, your hand is lifted.
All right. Greetings, sirs. I hope
Greeting. Yes, I can hear you.
can you hear?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, okay. Yeah. All right, all right. It is said that
Your voice is breaking.
when there will be friends.
Yes, I'm hearing you, but your
Those
voice.
friends.
Yes, your voice was breaking before. Mhm.
I, my wife. Okay.
Your voice is breaking.
Right.
Yes, as you're talking, it's breaking, but
so,
yeah.
You're correct. Everything. I don't know. Except we manage. My network change network. So, but you can still hear me.
Yes, we can hear you, but your voice is breaking badly. It's yes, we can hear you, but your voice is breaking. So, hello. Yes, we can hear you, but your voice is breaking so badly. Hello, are you there? Gospel Edge, are you there? Oh, I think we've lost him. Okay. Once you get a very good location, then you can come in again. In Inata, is it Inata? Please, sorry.
No, my name is Chinemerem. It means God is doing it for me. That's what it means in Igbo.
Thank you very much for correction.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be in the meeting once again. I'm really grateful to God because it's God that brought us together.
Yeah.
One thing I like in my life is to be united and to be in a family. It's God that brings me and Austin. He's my outline. We have been friends for the past 6 years.
Wow.
We have been friends for the past 6 years. Mm-hmm. And your husband, he and your husband have been friends for some decade. And that's how God is uniting us. Despite what happens, I still hold tenaciously to him as he's holding to your husband. I said, let him not leave me because right now, I don't know where to go. I have built a community. I built a community with great men of God here in Aba. and they hold tenaciously to me, even
Yeah.
though most of them are pastors. And you know what it means to go to church. We hold seminar last 2 weeks. He helped us with those seminars, and great men of God, they gathered. And I was telling them that this one, this DGTP is solving a problem. It's not
Yeah.
just you. Do you understand? And right
Yeah.
now, most of them, they are calling me. I said them, let them hold on. As regards to our plan B,
Yeah.
I've already signed up from my
Good.
upline. I've already signed up.
Okay.
And I've not made it known to all of them because I won't say let's just jump in. They will say all of, because one man I called this morning, he said that he took his wife's money to sign up. And now most of them have not reached it up to a month to the job best few weeks. But what I'm saying, and also it's a suggestion, as he said, that you are carrying us along. And I hope, please,
Yes.
you people should not leave me because I don't have anything. Like I really said, my
Yeah.
shop was demolished.
We will
My
not, we will
shop,
not, we are not
yeah,
leaving anybody behind. You
yeah,
once you've connected to your upline, unless your
yeah,
upline is saying it's not interested. But if
yeah,
your upline is interested, we
yeah,
are going to get every help we can through the
yeah,
community. You
yeah,
understand? Through the
yeah,
community to help. And
yeah,
the community helping will be able to cover as many people that has hurt. And I know among us, there are people that can help. And
yeah,
I am going to, what's the English word? I'm going to, I don't want to use plead, but I'm going to use employed, or what they call it, to talk to all the community, those who have, please, you
yeah,
can sign up so that those who don't have can be helped. Otherwise,
yeah,
so that we can meet those who are in dire need, those who
yeah.
are in deep trouble.
Yes,
But
because
one thing for sure, because one thing for sure, Mr. Don't worry, you have told me. I just wanted to make sure the others
yeah,
also speak. So what I will tell you is that we are not leaving anybody, not a single person behind. My husband always has a theory. His theory is when there is a war on the war front, no soldier leaves a wounded soldier behind. It doesn't matter how hurt he is. It doesn't matter how hurt that soldier is. He will still carry the wounded one with his head and take him to safety. That's my husband's law. That's how he is. He himself is hurt, but he's not thinking about his own. He's thinking about everybody's own. Those who are calling him names, they don't know he has also lost, because as far as they are concerned, they just want their money. They don't care. If they were making money by now, I believe they might be hailing my husband and calling him all sorts of good names. But it's human nature, and I understand that. But right now, what I am concerned is the reputation of the leaders in this room. Because the same thing, Bible says when you water others, you will also be watered. That is what we are holding on to. When we water, you will also be watered. So with this ideology, that is what we are going with. We are not leaving anybody behind unless the person decides he doesn't want the plan B, he doesn't want the plan C. That one, we can't do anything for that person. The person will have to go and lick his wounds alone, because we don't have any money to give them. Because we also came into DGPT and we started with Accelerator 1. I also started with Accelerator 1. That is what my husband preaches in all his Zoom meetings. And he always say 1 month is all you have to remove your money. But obviously, those who didn't get the chance for 1 month to meet them are the people we are thinking about. And we are also thinking about our leaders who are being threatened, who are being attacked, who are being insulted and called scammers. It's quite unfortunate. that you call somebody who referred you a scammer. It's sad because he told you and you decided to follow. We should take responsibility for both sides. Even though we are fighting for all our leaders, it is not fair for you to point your leader and call him a scammer. When you went to pack all the money from your bank account, he didn't ask you to pack all that money from your bank account. You have to take a part of the responsibility. As we are finding help, we want to give everybody a soft landing. My husband does not have the money to help everybody in the community, but he is also going to the community to fight, both in the DGTP community and the community he's in, to see how they will help. I was so happy yesterday. A lot of you went for the Skynet Zoom meeting, and people were very excited. So you now understand why my husband's upline is willing to help. Forex is my husband's comfort zone. That is what he knows. That is his skill. The only reason why he's taking people to DGPT, somebody said it in the group that Frederick is a king of Forex. I don't know why he's sending people to DGPT. He's sending them because in Forex, you need cash flow to be able to trade. You need cash flow, capital, to be able to buy those Profem accounts. That is why he brings them into these systems. Just for them to raise capital, to buy their Forex, this thing on Profem, so that they can do the evaluation, pass, and the account will be funded. So when somebody is now pointing fingers at him and calling him names, my husband doesn't care whatever name you call him. He has never cared. All what he cares is how to help people who are hurting to get out of that hurt. That is what matters to him. By you insulting him, it's because of the hurt you are insulting him. But the moment you start earning money, you will even forget that you just insulted him. That's why I said words are very strong. You will say it today. Tomorrow, those words are waiting for you in the sky. Our pastor always tells us that whatever words we speak out there, until you speak another word to go and destroy that word will follow you. Because words are spirit. That's why the Bible said, words are spirit, and my word is spirit and truth. As you are speaking those words, they are spirits coming out of your mouth. And they can destroy or make you. And that is a fact. So when you are in pain, that is when you have to watch your words very well, so that they don't turn back and bite you. That's why I'm always careful what I say. My words, they matter to me a lot, because I never utter a word. If somebody introduced me to something and I even lose money, I never go back to them and point fingers. What I go and ask is, how can we get out of this thing? That is somebody who really wants solution. How do we get out of this? Not, you are stupid, you are a scammer. You are not looking for solution. That is, you are not really looking for the solution for the problem. You want to vent, but that venting, the question is there solution in that venting? That's the question you have to ask yourself. After you insult the person, will you get the solution from the insults? Because you have to genuinely ask yourself that question. Because the thing is, you are looking for a solution. That's why I'm so happy when people come. So, madam, how do we get out of this? How are we going to claim our name back? How do we get our integrity back? Then I know that person really needs solution. But when you come, you are insulting the person, you are stupid, you are idiot, you are a fool, you are a scammer. That means you personally, that insulting that person, you don't need solution. You already have your solution. Your solution is your insults. So use your insult to solve your problem. Christian, please, your hand is... Oh, sorry. Gospel Edge. Please, your hand is lifted again. Your internet kept on. Let me give you opportunity to talk, please. Gospel Edge. Yes. Oh, his internet has taken him out again. Okay. Christian. Christian, your hand is lifted.
All right, all right. So you can
Your voice is breaking. The internet is so bad.
can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, but your voice is breaking.
Okay, okay.
Can I talk now?
Okay. Gospel Edge, are you the one talking now? Sorry, Christian, I thought it was you. Gospel Edge.
Okay.
Please, can you position yourself well? Maybe it's where you are standing. If you can position yourself, maybe the internet will be clearer for you. Okay, Gospel Edge, whilst you are trying to position yourself, Christian will talk. Then afterwards, you come back again, okay? Christian, please go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, Mr. Frederick.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ms. Esther.
Yes, please.
Good afternoon, the leaders. And I got this information through Nelly Good. And I don't think Nelly Good is here. Is Nelly Good in the house?
No, she's not in the house. I don't know. Let me check. I'm trying to see if she's in the house. No, she's not here.
She's not in the house. And also, I don't know if Digit Era is also in the house.
No, Digit Era is not here.
And I just want to chip in a lot of things because the way forward, that is where I am also interested in. My people lost their money. No one even bring out a dime. So most people all of us were attracted for the promo, buy more accelerators instead of withdrawing. So people buy more to earn more. So, and then at the end of the day, nobody remove their money. We have someone now who is lying in a state, who is in the hospital that come in after a day of this stuff, the problems and the keep on calling to me. The person spent about 25 million naira. So he spent, his wife now also did his own. So, and is directly from Elliot Link.
Yeah,
So
Elliot called Elliot actually communicated with my husband this morning about it.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is a very big issue, and the state we are now is not a kind of place that you can point somebody that this person is a scam.
Yeah.
Once they notify you, the police will take you and they mess you up. At the end of the day, you'll be deported. So can you imagine? You lose your job, and at the end of the day, you can't even know where you are going to. So our country is a restricted area, and their security is a top notch.
Yeah.
So this kind of place, honestly, all this while my leg and my hands are shaking. I can't even eat. I can't even eat. Even when they started the Zoom, I don't even know. But I set the time. But I don't know. I don't even know when sleep carried me. I I came up, I think it was about 35 minutes after 10
Yeah.
because of our local time here. So please, I don't know those who are interested, like Nelly Good. I don't know if they are interested.
Nelly Gold showed interest. She came yesterday. She joined the Skynex meeting. Digiterra, on the other hand, I have no idea because he has not really made us know what his stand is. But Coach Paul, his upline, has shown his interest too. And he also came in. But we've not heard anything from Digiterra, yes. But we are hoping that he would definitely come and then we'll know what his stand is on. But for now, I saw Nelly go join the plan B and the plan C. So I believe whichever the case may be, you ask her for the link. She should have signed up by now. Maybe if Digiterra is not interested, she'll go to Coach Paul for the link so that we can have access to everybody who is badly affected.
Okay.
Yes. But
right.
my husband told Elliot that he would like to talk to the man who sponsored him so that they can have a meeting because he is seriously badly hurt. But the thing is, at the moment, we heard he's hospitalized. We are praying that God will see him through whilst we are also fighting in the community to DGTP community to tell how serious the matter is so that a lot of the leaders will come to our aid. But a lot of the leaders are also supporting with plan B and plan C. That's what they are all doing, okay? But my husband, on the other hand, he is talking to his upline. As I said, Skynex is guaranteed. It's left with Trudge. We are waiting for the upline to settle down. Then you'll have a meeting with us. Then we can communicate past that part to you guys, okay? But nobody will be left behind. And we want to make sure that by the end of today, when we all come to the Zoom, we will all be laughing and everybody will have peace in their hearts without fear. And we are not planning to leave you, Christian and Elliot, because I know how Qatar is. My friend was there. She was there for 7 years, working with a company there before she traveled to UK. So I know about their laws. So one thing for sure is we are not going to leave you guys at all. We are following bumper to bumper. My husband has spoken to Elliot today. Elliot is aware. He told him everything and he said he would like to have a meeting with the man. But since the man is hospitalized, let's, whilst we are still finding the help from the community, we'll still be talking. And then when the man is okay and he comes back home, in Jesus' name, he will come back home without any problem. He will come back whole in Jesus' name. We'll pray about it this evening whilst we are seeking for help for those who are badly hurt. And then we'll see everybody through the plan B and plan C. That's the only way we can help. So that's what I can say, Christian. So hold yourself. Contact Nelly Gold. If Nelly Gold tells you, because I saw her in the group, so she can't say she's not interested, okay? And then find out, she'll also find out from Digiterra. If she's not getting any link, it's because maybe Digiterra has not given her a link. But if they give her a link and she signs up, she should give you the link. So that through that way, I'm so happy Elliot contacted my husband because we wouldn't have known that it was that bad until he contacted my husband because he is far, 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 far away from my husband's direct group. He's far down. But when he contacted my husband noticed. So my husband knows he knows that you are his upline. He knows Nelly Gold is also your upline. And then Nelly Gold's upline is Digiterra and Digiterra's upline is Coach Paul. We want to go through that line so that we'll be able to do. So if one is not there, then we'll just continue with Coach Paul then straight to Nolly Gold, and then to all of you. That's why we'll go until maybe some of the leaders make up their mind concerning what they want to do. Okay, thank you very much, Christian.
Excuse me, please. Excuse me.
Okay.
Please,
Okay.
I want to just sum up this thing because we need to drastically, whatever thing that we are planning, we want to do it fast.
Okay.
To enable things to sit up instead
Yes.
of maybe cooking. At the end of the day, the food will not be done.
No,
You understand?
that is not what is happening. The last time when we called, the leaders all came in. We let our upline do a presentation. That was even before even this news came out, because my husband called the meeting. I don't know whether you were in that meeting that first day where he opened his back office and showed you people before the CEO came and did a presentation on Saturday, when all of you now went for that meeting and you heard from the CEO himself doing the presentation. But concerning the landing, we have to, if it has to be fast, it will have to go through the uplines, because we do not want to go, we don't want to rush and going, and later some uplines will be offended that we left their people out. We want to make sure that it goes through the line. So it will depend on your upline how fast it will be. So if your upline makes it fast, it will be fast. Depending on, it will not depend on us. It will depend on your upline. That's all. Thank you.
So the one we are talking about now is trash technology.
We are talking about Skynex now. That is what the leader is willing to help now. As for track technologies, we are now waiting to have a meeting with him. He's traveling to US, and US is quite long. So he will get there, settle, and then he will call a meeting, and then we'll have a meeting with him. After the meeting, we'll now call all of you to come in the meeting. Then he will address all of us. So that is how we do, just like we did it for the first one, the Skynex. That's what we'll do for that one too. So that meeting is not on yet because the man is traveling. He has to settle before he will call us. Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay. Prosper, your hand is lifted.
Yeah, good morning, everybody in the Zoom.
Good morning.
This is Mr. William, aka Vigo
Oh,
Scan.
William,
Yeah,
yeah.
please, I am using a relative's phone because of the network. I mean, a
Yeah.
low battery on my phone. So I'm trying to
Okay.
save the battery on my phone.
All right.
I greet you, my leader and his wife. I want to say thank
you.
you for how far you have taken us in this program. And
Yeah.
I want to also say when I joined DGPT, I joined with a mind that I'm dealing with a company and not with Mr. Frederick, who introduced me
Yeah.
to the company. So I had that clear understanding, which I also encourage everyone to have, so that it will not go as far as tarnishing the image of any persons in this matter. Because some persons, like Mr. Frederick, I know over the years, have taken years to build his integrity. He has been in business space for a very long time, and no one has any issue with him. So we shouldn't make him feel regretted for introducing us to something that he felt was good and beneficial to every one of us. So please let us try as much as possible to follow up with the plan B and C. I have a question. I have registered.
Yes.
I've joined a registered plan B, plan C, which I'm supposed to share with my group. I'm talking to
Yes.
them one by one. And so one of them asked me this question. I couldn't answer. I just said you should hold on.
Okay.
Because I always want to be clarified before giving information to my group. And
Okay.
ever since this program started, I've always given the only information from our leaders and from DGPT themselves to them.
Yes.
Didn't go by the pressure people were giving to the program. No, not at all. So if every information I've always given them company or from our leader, I'm always in the Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
So what they ask is it was one person who actually asked, said whether since the plan B, are we going to help them with depositing into the account for them to run it? I said
Okay.
it look like so please, that is it. And
Okay.
so
So to explain the Skynex It's a MT5 platform. The money is deposited on MT5 platform, okay? Now the company is selling their robots, okay, for, they have $25, they have the $99. So that robot will now go and trade in that account. And every day it gives you a percentage every day. Traj, on the other hand, that one is a crypto trading. But that one, what they also use a robot. The robot is placed in your account. Even sometimes they can even come to your account. Like if you have money in Binance, they can even put the robot in your Binance account and trade the money inside your account, your wallet, and make profits for you. So that is the way, and that one is regulated by SEC. Okay, SEC licensed. So that one, what happens is that it trades in your wallet. That's how it works. So you have wallet when you sign up, and that is how both of them are robot trained. Okay, this one pays from Monday to Friday because it's Forex, and then the crypto trading one pays from Monday to Sunday. But then when you are doing withdrawals, it has to be in working days, not weekends, because they don't work during weekends. Okay, that's the one regulated by SEC, licensed. So these are the two different platforms we have that we've been using for some time now. Yeah. I hope I've answered your question, William. William, have I answered your question? Can anybody hear me, or is it that
can hear you.
nobody?
You're audible.
Okay.
Yes, we can
Okay.
hear you.
Okay. All
I
right.
hear you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I thought okay. So Daystar Mike, please ask your question.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Frederick and Queen Esther.
Thank you,
God
sir.
bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much for your strength of character. Thank you for your discipline.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the heart that you have, the redeemed heart that you have. Yesterday I sent a word of encouragement to you.
Yes,
that,
I saw it. Thank you so much.
That just let your heart be on the Lord. Okay.
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
knows your hearts. God knows your motives. And the one who is the righteous judge has a way of vindicating the just.
Yeah.
So God bless you guys. And thank you so much for this quick redemption plan.
Yeah.
The plan B.
Yes.
My question and my concern is Anyikoruru, who is my direct upline.
Yeah.
You can see when things happen,
yeah,
that's when you begin to see through. There's a saying in my language that sometimes it's
yeah,
good for the wind to blow,
yeah,
so that the anatomy or the anus of the shaking of the hand can be exposed
yeah,
to see whether there is poo there. You understand?
yeah,
So this incident has exposed some of our so-called leaders, our motives.
yeah,
Some are now being, some people's character, they can't stand. Some are not standing with Mr. Frederick.
yeah. I know.
Yeah, and
I know.
people, someone like Anugo, he's now even posting, anti comments on the main platform, which is sad. So
I
he's
know.
my upline. He's my upline? And then I understand that his upline is also Victoria's Flourish.
Victoria Flourish. Yeah.
So in this case, because yesterday, unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend the Skynet Zoom because of
Okay.
certain emergency commitments I had.
Yes.
So in this case, what do I do?
You go to Victoria. Go to Victoria.
Okay, Victoria.
Yes.
Okay.
Go to Victoria Flourish for the link.
Okay.
Sorry, please.
Okay.
I'm also a victim because I've been sending messages to Digital Ayikoru. He has not been responding. So please, I need
you
someone
to go to Victoria. Go to Victoria Flores. She'll give you a link.
Okay, I don't know
Because
how
that's
to
a
get my
Ikoro
list.
supply. Okay, I will. Oh, Victoria is not here at the moment. Okay, I will
Madam
inform her. I will
Madam
inform
Esther,
her.
I'm facing the same thing. You know, I'm sunshine. I'm facing the same thing.
Okay, please, all of you, please, I will send my number on the page so that you give me your username on DGPT so that those whose uplines are not interested at all, they are not interested in the plan B and plan C, you can go to the person's grant upline because they are interested so that you can get the link from there and then you can get to us. But we can't force any leader to decide to follow us.
Please, where are you posting it so I can check it now?
Yes, I'll put it on the chat right now. Let me put it on the chat. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, please, whilst I'm putting the number there, I see, is it Brian or is it Ben? Sorry, or sometimes Cephas. Is it Cephas? Okay, Cephas.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please, Cephas, you can talk, please.
How are you?
I'm fine, by God's grace.
Yeah, the grace of God is available for all of us. I want to say thank you for the quality of leadership quality that you've displayed with your husband. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I want to ask, what is the redemption plan like? Is it going to still involve we paying a certain amount of money to be able to recover, and how is it about recovering our fund or something? I don't really know. I know there's a plan B and C.
Okay, so
but how is it structured? How is it like? Because
yeah. So to answer your
go ahead,
question,
I'm done.
Okay. To answer your question, what we are doing is that my husband's upline in Skynex, he wants to give out a loan for people to be able to sign up in Skynex to make money. And when they make money, they pay him back his money. And that way they will be able to use that money to also recruit to get out of the situation they are in. That is why we are going through the leaders. We are going through the leaders in a long, that we want all the leaders to do, because as the leaders are signing up, those who are badly affected are the ones who we are targeting at the moment, because those who are badly affected are the ones who, like for instance, I'm a bit emotional now because I heard somebody is at the hospital at the moment. It is not a very happy place for me and my husband. It's a very sad place for us. So our leader was on the DGTP platform from Skynex when he saw everything happened. And he quickly ran to my husband's aid that very day. He said, "Frederick, how is Esther doing? Let me see her face." He saw me, I wasn't looking well. He said, "What is your blood pressure?" I told him it's 161/98. He said, "No, I am coming to your aid, you and your husband. I am going to give a loan to help those who are badly affected so that this will be a land softening for them." After that, my husband is soliciting for Traj to see the upline there. The upline is struggling. That is his grand upline. So he is traveling to US. When he settled down, he will call us because they are going for an event for Traj in US. So he said once he settled down, he will call and then we'll have a meeting. So that is the way it's going. So the structure is that we are going through the leadership. because the leaders are the ones who know those who were badly affected. We don't know. We know for the people we directly brought, we know those who are badly affected. But concerning the other leadership, we don't know. They will know. So what we are saying is that they should go to that leadership, because that leadership will now give an idea of those who are badly affected. Then the loan will be given. So he is not going to give my husband the money. He's going to register, fund the account. As they sign up, it will just come and fund everybody's account. Fund those who are badly affected. Those who have money, they can also do $100. In fact, some few leaders have even funded their own already, $100, and they are trading. They said they don't want to wait till Thursday. They want to start so that they can sort out.
Madam
Yeah.
Esther, everybody actually here is badly affected.
Of course,
Like,
even we ourselves,
because,
listen, we ourselves are badly also affected. But
yes,
we are not
I
thinking,
understand.
we are not thinking
Okay.
about ourselves at the moment. We are
Yeah.
thinking about our leaders whose names are on the line. That is what we are thinking of. Because integrity is better than money. Good name is better than riches. In fact, my husband and I, it's the most important thing to him. His integrity is everything to him. He doesn't mind taking everything he has just to have his integrity intact. Something that we don't joke with. The same way we are fighting for our integrity is the same way we are fighting for our leaders too.
Yeah.
But as I'm saying, we cannot force every leader to join us. Some of them are some of them are not interested, but we can't force them. So that's why we are asking those who are interested, they should go to their grand uplines. And if they don't have grand uplines, they should go to the next in command, who also is interested. Because we will not know. Somebody can just come who is not even in DGPT. They come and say that, oh, he has also lost money just to get an account or free money. We don't know that. That's why we need to go through the leadership, so that the leaders who know their members who signed up, we can go through that one. Okay, so that is all I want to say. Thank you very much. Okay, Elliot, your hand is raised. Elliot, your hand is raised. Elliot, your hand is raised. Okay, I think he mute. Okay.
Give me some time.
Okay. All right.
Hello.
Hello, Elliot. Good afternoon. How are you, Elliot?
I'm not fine at all.
I know you communicated with my husband.
I'm not fine at all. This is even before I joined this DGPT, I did some research and I was not seeing anything scam in it.
Yeah.
Before I said, okay, let me come in.
Yeah.
Even when I came in, then you can still remember I was saying that I don't want to involve anybody.
Yeah.
You understand? But when I see the way the thing was going, I cannot just keep it myself. I have that are very close to me here in Qatar, even in Nigeria. I know so many people that are strong. Like, just try to raise, even if it's $100. I know how many people I use my money. They could not even raise up the money. I use my money up till now. Now they have not made, even the withdrawal they make has not dropped all my money, everything lost. What is my pain now is not even my own. If I should calculate my own, it's up to like 10 million. What is my pain now is this man I just brought in on the 15th. This man registered on the 15th and on the 17th. I never knew that on the 17th that the news is already out. I never even come across it. I would have not even allowed him to purchase as a dosage on the 17th. Now the man was hospitalized since yesterday morning till now.
My God.
When I did the calculation now, is roughly 28 million.
My God.
Not the charges attached to it, but let's say 28 million. The wife now my phone is filled up with calls, different messages. I have not slept for these days, even eating. I have not made any withdrawal. The withdrawal I've been making, I put it back, especially this cashback. I just did everything else. Okay, after the cashback, at least that very day you can make withdrawal. The withdrawal I make now, 4,500. It was live that very day. I shared my screen. Up till now, I didn't see it. I just mean maybe that one drop now. I first of all give it to his wife first. Please take. They are on my neck here, and this is Qatar.
I know.
This is Qatar. So even my wife, she's just worried. I just said, don't worry. Only God knows what is happening. I have been scammed before, but it wasn't like this because I see different countries participating in DGPT.
Yes, so, it was the whole world.
And I never see that we the Africa we are the one inside. As maybe it was only with the Africa, I will not even participate.
No, it was everywhere.
You understand? But even when I do my research, I see even Portugal, Philippines, Spain, Serbia. I see almost the whole world. So the thing is somehow. So now, is it that they cannot use Itapo to fish out these people's hearts? Or is it that the thing will just go like that?
That is what Tanya them are informing Interpol in abroad for them to investigate. They are taking it up because they said the thing is all legalized. Everything was legalized. In fact, there was no even sign that this thing is a scam. There is no even single sign. Everything was legal. From registration to regulations to everything was legalized. Normally, when you see a scam project, there is always a question mark on one place or the other. There was no question mark on this one. So that is why some of the level 6 leaders want to take it up. They want to inform Interpol at the top for them to investigate this company because they want to know the people who registered it, if they can find out what happened. So we are waiting for them to raise it up and to follow it up. But for now, we are not waiting for them to go through because I don't know how a legal issue is going to run. So we can't wait for them. People have to leave. We have to be fast before harm is brought on people. Because right now, the leadership is all what I am concerned about. Those who brought people in. And now, right now, that's what my husband started long time ago. And people were saying, why are you bringing another plan B or C? Why are you doing this? They were angry with him. But he just has to do it. He has to do it. He has no choice. He has to do it this way. Because he was not well informed early from the top. And if he was well informed early and they gave him a fit information, he would have made sure everybody will not participate in the promo. Even I remember it was my withdrawal that caused him to stop everybody from putting money again. It wasn't even information from the company or from the leadership. And even though who calls himself Skynex, because it's in Skynex business. That's why he calls himself Skynex. Even himself, when he told my husband, he cautioned my husband not to tell anybody. He's the one who said it. So you can see the situation he put my husband in. So my husband now had to use his own intuition and his heart to warn us because there was no information coming from anywhere. When we called Michael said, he doesn't believe it because Antonio and his wife have just received their supercomputing money that they bought 3 months ago in August. So he doesn't know what they are talking about. So even Mike himself was not sure. Tanya was also not sure because it's also not getting information. And Alexia also said she's struggling to go and find out information to give it to us. So in that short time, my husband just had to warn people, don't put money in it again until we know what is going on. Until we know what is going on with the withdrawal, because he doesn't have any information. And our community is such that when information is being disseminated, it's normally disseminated very fast. But this time, there was no quick information that will find a way to help. I'm not blaming Skynex. I'm just saying he did not handle the matter well. Because if he had handled the matter well, probably the panic would not be there. At least people would have settled and reasoned, and then we will all look at it critically. If they had informed us early, Tanya said he put it on the page, nobody should deposit money. Well, the time they put it, it was already late. It was my withdrawal that caused my husband to put that thing there. It wasn't anybody's question. He just used my withdrawal to just caution everybody. Because my withdrawal didn't come. My husband was expecting $7,500 to return to his account. He did a withdrawal. The 7,000 has not dropped yet. So you see, that's why I'm saying that you are not the only one here. His own is even bigger, far bigger. Because that one, let me tell you, that 7,000 he was waiting for, he was going to take it to help his people, his direct people who wanted to enter church, to give them $100 each so that they can start from there. And then they will build as they make money from DGTP. Then they will fund it. That was its initial plan. And the money never dropped. It never came. So when the issue happened, he quickly called his upline, who was in Skynex, that it should come to his aid. And his leader said, I've seen everything. Fred, you're a good man. I'm going to help you to get out of this situation. And we spoke, and he said, well, we should look for those who are badly affected, because he can't help the whole community. That's a large crowd. And he doesn't think he has that kind of money. But those who are badly affected, at least we can put them, but we should go through so my husband said, okay, then let's go through the leadership. Because my direct leadership, I know, but those below me, I don't. So that is why I told the people who said Aikoro is not interested, please go to Victoria Flourish. His grand upline. So if he's not interested, go and collect Victoria's link so that all of you sign under it. That's the only way we can go with it. And if you go and Digiterato is not interested, please go to Coach Paul. Or those who are Nelly Gold people. Nelly Gold will go to Coach Paul. If Digitera is interested, he will go collect the link from Coach Paul, and then he will also give his link to Nelly Gold. Then Nelly Gold will give it to all of you. But concerning you, Elliot, my husband wants to have a meeting. It's just that it's unfortunate that the man is in the hospital. He wanted to have a meeting with the man to speak to him so that he can calm him down, so that they don't put too much pressure on you until we can see how we can sort it out. But we heard the man is hospitalized. So we will not be able to talk to him until he's out of the hospital. Then we can have a meeting with him. Okay? So Elliot, we remember you. You are even from my husband's state, so he doesn't joke with you. You are his brother, so he doesn't joke with you. That doesn't mean that everybody is not important in this room. Everybody is important in this room. As I'm talking, he's been soliciting help from the community since Thursday. Not even now, Thursday, Tom. Asking them, if he goes south, what are you going to do to my community? Whilst he's waiting for reports, then the updates were coming. So the update, it was like, okay, let's wait for the update. We will soon know whether they are really after our computing power or after our money, because I don't know. But I always say that when challenges come, that's when you know the leaders that are with you and the leaders that are not with you. That is when reality will come and you will see the real leaders who really care. Because at the moment, our eyes are being opened concerning the leaders that are also on our top and those who are really with us. Funny enough, those who we are not under are the ones who are even caring about my husband more than those who we are right under. So you know what? It doesn't matter. Such is life. People who are not even in DGTP are concerned about us more than those who are in DGPT. And they are willing to even come to our aid. So it doesn't matter. Such is life. But one thing is, we are going to go through this together and we will have a testimony to tell. I'm not saying this because I want to ease your mind. It's what we are doing. Concerning, we can't get anybody the money you put in. No. Where are you going to get that money from? We can't do that. What we can do is what my husband is doing. The plan B and the plan C. That is all. And as your team are coming in and they are funding, you are making commissions. That commissions you are making, please, don't just take it all and be greedy. Also remember the people who are also below you who need help so that you also support them until we can all earn together. And as we are earning together, we'll be sorting out the issues as we go. That is the plan we have. Somebody asked me, what is the plan? This is the plan. This is actually the plan we have. So Elliot, we've not forgotten about you. We are going to discuss this.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your effort and Mr. Frederick Webo efforts concerning the situation of grant.
Yeah.
And please, I still want to this Zoom meeting to still continue because this is the only way.
Yes, we are not stopping. You heard what he wrote. Somebody even told him on the page that this Zoom meeting is annoying. And my husband posted, I will never stop posting this Zoom meeting until everybody is out unscratched. This Zoom meeting is not going to stop from Monday to Friday and Saturday in the evening. It is going to be holding except Sunday because Sunday is church service. We cannot mess it. Sunday is a holy day. We can't do anything about it. But from Monday to Friday, morning Zoom, there is no day it will never come on. And that group, we will never shut it. That's what my husband said. I'm not closing the comment because people have to vent out. And I'm going to let them vent out and I'm not stopping anybody from venting. They are hurting and they want to vent out. They can vent. The leaders who don't want, they can leave. There's nothing we can do about it. But he's not closing the Zoom. Others have closed their comment Zoom. My husband said, I will never close it. Because people need to feel that vent this thing, anger and everything to calm down and ask themselves questions. What is the way forward? Right now, some people are not reasoning at the moment. They are irrational. So they are just insulting people without asking, how do we get out of this situation? They are not looking at the solution at the moment. They just want to insult. But after they finish the insulting and they come down and the insult has not brought any solution to them, they will now reason in their head and ask themselves, what's the way out? That's the way out. There's nothing else we can do. So,
it's all right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay. So, Victoria Flores, your hand is lifted.
My hand is lifted. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, my sister.
Oh, gosh. Kai, you and your husband, you are such a great leader. I can't even hold back my tears. I'm totally broken. Totally broken. Like, I led two major people to take major funds, and it's really affecting me. And these people are close pals. They know my, like, we don't have anything to hide. Like you said, we made our findings in DGTV. I made my findings, when my brother introduced me to it. By then we are still struggling with Doom. So I was not happy. But while I was watching in the room, I was making my findings and I didn't find anything negative at all. I didn't find anything negative, and After a serious thought, I said, okay, I can risk $100. And I decided to join. I started watching things going on. And after that, I had to, tell our accountant, that is the one that is really paining me. I told our accountant that we can actually use from our, offline business, VFI offline business, to do a quick one and recover it, then continue with the business. The accountant said no. I forced him. I said, see, I have a leader I respect so much, and I know that he cannot involve in anything that is not real. He says, see, this fund is for VFI, and we are not the only directors of VFI. We have other directors. We have to tell them if we want to use the fund. I said, don't worry, you are the accountant. We can take decisions. And eventually, $1,200 was used from the VFI account. And I didn't stop there. I told my husband is doing a project. I said, see, this project, you can continue it from your profits in DGTV. Put the money in DGTV, I'm assuring you. Then your profit, just use it and continue. He said no. He came from abroad to finish his project. He doesn't want, he said no. Apparently, I didn't know that he was told, that he was told by a certain man of God before he came that he should not use his project fund to do any other business, that it will not go well. And he told me that a man of God told him that somebody very close to you will try to introduce you to another business. I said, don't worry, it is safe. And my husband brought in another major fund and put. Then the day of the promo, one of my leaders said, Madam, I want to go and get like $2,000. Can I go? I say, yes, this is real. So the rest of the people, my brother here activated the account. He paid for them. I can't remember any except one Mr. Edong that paid for himself. I can't remember any other person. Mr. Fred, with his good heart, paid for the other leaders. But these three major people, almost $5,000. What am I going to do? Like, I've been asking myself. I have not slept since that day. Yesterday, I was telling my husband that don't worry, these people are coming back. They have done that before, they are coming back. I do not know what to do. Now, digital coach, I and digital coach have been working for a very long time. When I brought this business to him, he said, Madam, he has stopped doing business that is not decentralized. I said, okay, come and meet with my brother and the wife. They will explain to you. The day he came and he was telling them that this is not decentralized. This is not blockchain decentralized. That I think there was problem that day. He left. He called me aside. He said, Madam, I'm warning you that DGTV is not decentralized and he has stopped doing decentralized business. He will not join me. I said, okay, can you risk $100? At least use it to test for 2 months. Then you will see what I'm saying. He said $100 is nothing to him. He's making 4,000 every week, so he can raise $100. And that's how he came in, And before I knew it, he has gone to level 5, And right now he's trying to help those ones that he brought in. So some people here that are saying he's not interested in the plan A or B. Yes, he's not, because he has told me that he wants to help his own people with a decentralized system. So don't blame him for that. If you are under him and you are here, please contact me. I've already registered for this. Let's see how we can, my brother and the wife can help us here recover fast. Nobody is interested among these people that puts these thousands of dollars. If I tell them they are not interested. So what I did is to register their accounts, and I'm submitting all. I don't know how this works yet because I've not really gotten myself to know how this works. That is the truth. I have not gotten, but I know that, if my brother is bringing up this, he himself, he is broken. He is totally broken. You might not understand. You might think he has made money. The money he has made, he put back plus more of his capital, which he will not tell you. He's trying to see how he can help us. I know that everybody is broken right now. When I heard about the 28 million, I started crying here. I'm like, God, why again? Somebody was telling me yesterday that, Madam, see what you're doing, see what you're doing again. After the whole thing, you have not learned. I didn't say anything. So right now, we should just calm down and see how to, pull through, see how to pull through. Contact me. If you don't have my number, um, I can put it in this chat for those that are under the digital coach. Digital coach is not interested in this one right now. He wants to help people in the one he is promoting. Even extended the help to my own team. So however we can help, let us just help and stop blaming anybody. This is money, yes. I know that when money is involved, money can even make somebody die. Like, look at $5,000 is doing me like this. What about those that have lost hundreds of millions? So I don't know what to do. Some of them borrowed, and these people, when you borrow from them, when it's time, they will start doing nonsense. So whatever we can do right now to recover, small, small, it's not a quick thing, just small, small, we can recover. So I will send my number in the room. You can contact me if you're under digital coach, because if you approach him right now, he will not respond to you. He's not interested. So let's see how we can help you.
Thank you so much. It's Victoria. I'm so grateful. I'm happy. Yeah, he's also going to help his people. I believe that every leader who has a solution will also go ahead and help. Please, those who said they are under digital coach, please contact. That's Victoria Flourish. Just spoke right now.
Hello, ma. Hello, Madam Esther. Please permit me. Please, just permit me. Okay. What Madam Victoria is saying, the business digital coach wants to enroll people in is Coverus. And we all know how Coverus go. Coverus is a referral program. These people are hot. If you register an account for someone in Coverus, the person doesn't do ×2 of that. That person will not get a dime.
He is registering that other ×2. He is also activating it. I spoke with him.
How much now? With how much? And how much are you making?
I spoke with him. I don't know how Coverus works, but he knows.
That's what I'm telling you. I mean, the system, Coverus, I know how it works. Even with the 2, you are not earning. Except you do with a huge amount of money. Maybe you put like $100, you earn 0.2 cents. So how do you want to help? We're trying to get more referrals. See, this is business. Let's just look at it. Me, I'm out for the truth because I have people I registered, especially the widow and another guy that borrowed $400 to register. I know that they are in serious problem now. So I wouldn't want somebody to use a hanky-panky stuff in this. We are looking for a way, something that can generate income for them. At least like what Madam Esther and the husband is doing is different from what Coverus is. If someone register $5 and do $10 for you on top that, you are not going to earn anything. If you register $5 and someone put in $100 on it, you will earn 0.25 cents. Is this what they're going to use to cover? Quite all right. Coverus is a good business. Is a blockchain business, yes. But when it comes to these people who borrowed money, this is not what they need now because digital coach has a lot of people he registered. He cannot put much money for everybody. So he will split it. It's a peanut and it's not going to help except those who are willing to push the business that will make it. For him to be earning 4,000, 5,000, go and ask him. He has registered a lot of people. He's pushing the business. So these people who borrowed money now are not willing to eat.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Madam. Mr. Apple.
Madam,
Babe, it's not
For the
done.
meantime, let us sort it out with please cover from somewhere. So don't come and bring this so to destroy people that registered under digital code.
Madam, don't get angry, please.
Yeah, Madam, don't get angry, okay?
Please, if you let Madam Esther and the husband give us a list that will help us, please don't come and spoil this thing for us, telling us that digital coach is helping. How much is digital? I'm in the group now.
Madam,
What
I
did
beg
they say
you,
in the
calm
group?
down. Calm down. It's
Please,
okay.
I don't like people are hurt. So you don't come and put another way of kind of deceiving people, and then you say you want to help people.
Madam,
I don't want that.
Madam, please, I beg you, it's okay. Madam, I beg
hold
you,
on. It's okay. Now,
it's okay.
if for him to
you.
even bring out 3,000 to help, it's not child's play. Okay. So because I don't know how he's making the money, but one thing he said is that he doesn't want to do anything that is not decentralized blockchain. So let him help whoever he wants to help, how many people he wants to help, because I have been in a core virus before DGTP came. So why didn't I push it? I didn't push it because I was looking at my wallet. I'm not also seeing what they are seeing, except you're pushing it. And any business that will tell you go and register and bring somebody, I don't want to do that business again. So for the fact that when you register, he activates you and he activates the person that will make you qualified, I think he's trying to help. So let's not bash that, okay? So some people might even want to promote that. But this particular one now, I am saying, since he's not interested, just use my link and register. I've already signed up, okay? I've put my number here. Let us see how we can benefit from this one. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you. So thank you, Victoria. So, Madam, please, we want to go through the hierarchy, like the structures. So, since he said he's not interested, you contact Victoria Flourish and let her give you her link. She has signed up so that we can go through that line, because we want to do it that way, so that we can know the people who are bad. Everybody is badly affected, but some people's grade are higher than others' grade. Okay. So let's just go through that way so that we can meet everybody, because with our direct people, we know them already, but we don't know everybody in the other place. The leaders are the ones who will know. Okay, so please don't get angry with Victoria. She's just telling you what his downline is doing, because Aikoro is his downline. So that's why she's saying that, please. Mr. Apple, your hands is lifted. Please unmute yourself.
Hello, good morning,
Good
everyone.
morning.
Good morning, all the leaders. Good morning, Frederick. Madam Esther, good morning.
Good morning.
Every other leader involved, good morning. Christopher, I know you are here. Good morning. I must say that living dogs are better than dead lions. Living dogs are better than dead lions.
Yes.
So that is the Bible. Whosoever is still breathing, God is still with you.
Yeah.
God is not through with you. Please, I always say, if somebody think anything, whatsoever, woke you up this morning, maybe your alarm or whatsoever good part of you, however way you may think that wake you up this morning, allow such thing or take the same thing to mortuary and let's see how many people that will come back with you. Take the same thing that woke you up to mortuary. Let's see how many people that will come back with you. The major thing is that there is always hope for the living. It doesn't matter whether you fall 100 times, 7 times, there is hope for any living. Only that when something happens like this, it appears that is that going to be the end of the world? It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world of anybody. Please, please, however way, let's see it that there is still hope ahead. So for the leaders, Frederick, Esther, my dear, I must encourage you people. I must, from my own side, extend encouragement to you. Reason I'm trying to do this is I'm hearing the voice, and Frederick being so silent, summon courage, because I'm hearing that from your voice. I discover how that voice, how that heart is bleeding, and what is involved. I know that these things were not done intentionally. Yes, but there are victims anybody can fall into. Almost everyone here is involved in this. Just like personally on my side with the little way among the people here, I have somebody that just registered that day. He's a young man that the wife died, that have been running for burial from here and there. And when he got information from me, he's like, he didn't even allow me to say. He said, I am interested. And he pushed money with the motive of maybe to support from there, the burial from there. And this thing happened. Another person here is here now battling with the marriage, with the husband on the marriage now. But my dear, all these things will come and pass. Life is there, but these things will come and pass. If anyone, no matter the pressure, I'm not saying the pressure is not there. The pressure is there. If you allow the pressure, including Frederick and the wife, no matter the pressure coming now, but I must start from you to say, know how you are going to manage the pressure between the pressure and your health. Because if you allow the pressure the way it's coming, God forbid, it may affect the person's health. And before you know what happened, before 1 year or such, you discover the pressure will subside. But your faith, your health affected may not be recovered like that. Please, no matter the pressure, know how to manage your health in the midst of that pressure. I thank God for the heart already. This is what I look at. This area, Christopher here can be a witness. This area, we were reasoning together yesterday. I say everything here is not about what happened now. It's not all about the money. It's not all about, it's all about the heart. Because out of it proceed issues of life. What heart do you have? Now look at the heart coming up here. How do we carry the people? How do we rescue some? Because there's no way you can rescue all. How do we help? Everybody, all hands must be on the plow to see how do we help? How do we make yourself available on this thing? Anybody who is not ready to see how, make yourself available to fit into the reasoning. It means you don't have man, you don't have human at heart. You're all about the money, money, money. I'm trying to, this is what I'm trying to come in here this morning. Everybody walk to your heart first and know how your heart be able to fix into this thing, to see solution. See, heart is so desperate, is desperately wicked. Nobody can know it. A lot of us here, including me, may not be real. Some of us may be after the money, 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 money. Please, please, make your heart right first. What to tackle, to solve, to see how this thing, even if it's a token that come out, how can that token be managed? Who are the people that this token can really go to? Not somebody you know you can be a help to others, and you are looking for help. Please. So, Frederick, God is your strength. Because this is a big blow, temptation that comes our way. But you are do I say that you are the top? Every battle just hitting on you and the wife and so many others. Just like as this happened now, there are so many people that are leaders that may say now, I am not interested. You are trying to fight to see how do we rescue this. You will see some of the leaders that was enjoying the thing together in this Zoom that may come up to say, I am not interested. What do they mean at that time? It simply means, is this person that did it? Is the other person that did it? Go and meet them there, I'm not interested. And they may skip themselves and fool another thing, do any other thing. But all I'm asking every human here, including me, is what is your heart? Do you really think for that human, for people, or you are just after that money? Because it is now that we brought an adage here about a fowl that when the breeze blow, that is when you know the fowl, whether there is poo there or not. Please, please, both big and bad. God is watching from heaven to see your heart. Because your heart today will determines who you are going to be tomorrow. If your heart is so deceitful, it's just a matter of time. If your heart is after the people, to encourage those that are out, even if you did not do anything, you encourage people. Encourage people. Don't discourage people. God will help us. I think that is what I have this morning. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Apple. We are so grateful for your words of encouragement. The last person is Odys. Odys. Is it Odys? Ifoma Odys. Is it? Yeah.
Okay. Good morning, house.
Good morning.
Good morning, man. Good morning, sir. I want to greet the house. I've been in the Zoom listening to everybody. In fact, I want to greet my leader, Mr. Frederick, and his wife for this great opportunity and the godly hearts that they have to actually help the community. Because a person like me, I just joined the system. And at the first time, I didn't want to actually join. But when they said this system is an innovation, it's not a crypto trading, so I now look at it as, okay, AI is a new innovation that is something that we can actually go into. So that is the reason I later started promoting. And as we are in the Zoom, one of my leaders in UK, that I registered her and she put about $11,000. So since that day, I've been trying to manage the situation. I've been trying to calm her down. I've been trying to talk to her that maybe because of the update we are having and with the Zoom that we attended when Madam Esther was encouraging us that they have the faith that this system has not gone, because something like this have happened before and DGTP later came back. So that is what it was an encouragement for me to also relate to her too. But this morning, she just sent me a text message now that her husband is done this morning. That after they log in this morning and they saw that news of the new updates, that the husband collapsed. That is the message I'm just hearing now in the Zoom. As we are in the Zoom, that is when he sent me this message. As I'm here now, my body is shaking. My body is shaking because, in fact, for a business that somebody, we are into business to make money.
If somebody at the end of the day, by the time you introduce somebody to make money at the end of the day, it will not lead to loss of life. It's very, very scary. So I don't really know what to do. Me, I'm not talking about myself. Oh, I lost so much because I will have to borrow. I don't have money. I started with $100, and I have to go and borrow $400 to increase my package. And I registered some other persons. One other lady put $1,400. So, but the shocking news this morning now is making my body to shake. I don't really know what to do now. I don't know what to do. So, in fact, the thing is, if I don't know what to say.
Madam, so please, Madam, please, so you need to, who is your upline?
It's Digiterra. It's
Okay.
Digiterra that registered me.
Okay, so you contact Digiterra, the plan B or the C. If it's not interested, then you can go to Coach Paul. Okay.
But I don't have the number of Coach Paul. These people.
As Digiterra told you, it's not interested.
I've not contacted him because since that time
So contact him first, madam, so that we can go through the structures. We don't want to go any other way. We want to do it the right way. Because the last thing we want is for leaders to be offended that their leaders are contacting us. A lot of leaders contacted me yesterday. They want me to, I told them, no, go back to your leader. Until your leader is not interested, then you go to the grand upline of that leader. Before you have to go through that system until you get to us. Because we don't want a situation where the leader will come back later and said, oh, you didn't inform me like this, you didn't inform me like this. And I've told you that the leaders are the ones who know. You know, even in this group, we have people who come to our Zoom meetings who are not in our team. We have people who come into the Zoom who are not in our team at all. They are in other teams. Some of them are signed up under Portugal team. Some of them have signed under other teams. But they come into the African Zoom because it's the only English Zoom. And now they will come posting it as if they are in our Zoom. That's why it is important for us to find out who the upline is. Because this soliciting, we are soliciting for our team. We cannot solicit for other people's teams. Their uplines can support them there, but we are dealing with our team directly. So that is why it's important we go through the upline so that we don't have other people coming from other teams and saying they are in our team and forcing us to do things when we have people who are suffering in our team. So if it's Digiterra, madam, contact him. Unless he personally tells you, madam, I'm not interested. Like the way Victoria said, the leader is telling people he's not interested. So Victoria has dropped her number. They will all contact Victoria now. But if you have not contacted him, it will be so wrong of you to conclude that he's not ready. No. You have to call him and let him tell you by himself that I'm not interested. That is when you can go to Coach Paul. You can't go to Coach Paul because when you go to Coach Paul, he will ask you, did you contact Digiterra? If you don't contact Digiterra, he won't mind you because you are trying to break the ranks, which is wrong. It's going to mess up the whole thing we are doing. Please, let's go through the structure and do the thing the right way so that everybody can be reached. Otherwise, if we are all doing, I want it quick, and then we jump, there is going to be a lot of offense in this community, and that is what we want to avoid.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Oh my God. You have no idea what my wife.
Excuse me, please, sorry to interrupt you. I just received a call now that the wife just called me that they're about to discharge the husband and that they want to come to my side. I don't know if you'll be chance now. Maybe in 30 minutes or 45, they will be my place.
Once I round up now, let's have a meeting with them, okay?
Okay. They will discharge them now. Thank you, sir.
Please, let's follow the plan B and C. You know, with the way we want to solicit help from the community, I'm sure we'll find help. But let's follow the structure. But it's going to start from those that are badly affected first. Those that are badly affected, we start from there, and those that cannot help themselves. Thank you so much. You have a beautiful day. Bye.